Thrive with Craig Major from Startup Toronto, who's also a small business owner himself and a great leader in social media. He's actually got a program for Twitter to help you grow your followers. What's the name of your app, I guess?
Twitstart.com.
Yeah, and I think one of the things we want to talk about is one of my pet peeves, which is people not growing their audiences, and people who put out messages to, countless tweets to a very small group of people, and really not leveraging the benefits of social media. So what are your thoughts on that, and what do you think some people should be doing to grow their network?
Well, there's a lot of things people should be doing. One, obviously, is use hashtags. A lot of people just post stuff on Twitter without hashtags, and that makes it very hard for people to follow them, no matter what they're talking about. Also is focus your content. You shouldn't just go on a rant about stuff. You should talk about certain topics only as much as you can, so that you become more of a people are following you for a specific area, specific reasons, thought leaders, those kinds of things. And also engage your audience more. Ask them questions, give away, respond to them more. If you're just using that as a broadcast platform, you're not going to get a lot of interaction with people. So I'd say those three things are the way to start.
Excellent. And what are good ways people can actually actively grow their network other than hashtags?
Well, you definitely need to go out and see who's out there. Who are the influencers? Who are the people that you value? Start liking their stuff, retweeting, commenting on their things, even following the people who are talking about the types of things that you're doing, to generate people understanding that you're involved in their network and they can see what you're doing, and then getting them to look at your profile.
Yeah, and I think people who know me know that a lot of my strategy has been to follow people that are in my community or that I think can get value from my content, and making sure that when I'm following a group of people, let's say for example I choose a hashtag and I start following people who are tweeting about that hashtag, that I'm making sure that I have content in my feed in that top three, which is what everyone looks at, right? The first thing that they're going to look at is those last three posts. That there's going to be content that's related to that hashtag. Not necessarily that hashtag, but at least content that's aligned with people who have an interest in that. And then, of course, making sure that they've got, they don't have the same 6 photos.
Yes.
Right? I've seen that time and time again, or no photos. And
make sure your profile is accurate and up to date. Make sure your content is relevant.
And that you don't have an egg for a...
Yes, so that's and if you're just starting out, make some tweets, create your profile before you start going out and hitting those main influencers, because if you attack that person with 1 million users and he goes to your site once and you've got an egg, he's never coming back. So make sure there's content for people before you start going out and actively engaging them. But find those influencers, find out who's talking about your stuff in your area, in your subject matter, and start engaging them on the topics they're talking about.
Excellent. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Craig. And any last messages before we go?
Well, hopefully everyone gets a chance to join Startup Toronto, startuptoronto.org. Most of our events are free. We have a social media event coming up, I believe you're going to be part of, on December 5th. So come check us out, startuptoronto.org.
Thank you.